Now, this year's presidential election has been concluded and a winner has emerged. So what is next is the task of nation building. As such, an elder statesman, Tanko Yakasai, has called on the president-elect, Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress, to run an all-inclusive government. Now, the Nigerian who congratulated Tinubu for the victory commended the Independent National Electoral Commission for a job well done. BKO, indeed, the elder statesman has called on the president-elect to run an all-inclusive government. But first off, how important do you think this is for the government to be representative of all groups, religions, and regions in the country? How important this is?
It is extremely important. And on the day the Circular of Return was presented to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I talked about the first steps that I needed to take. The first appointments that the president-elect makes will give people a hint of what is to come. We can't have a situation in which appointments will appear to tilt towards a region. No, we are one people, we are one country.
Right.
You know? Just like the Bishop Desmond Tutu said in describing South Africa, he said, we are the rainbow people of God. You know, they call them rainbow people. He now said, we are the rainbow people of God because we are God's creations. It pleased God to put us here as Nigerians. So it makes sense that in making appointments, let it be equitable. Let it be equitable so that it doesn't breed unnecessary bad blood. Whether it is in the armed forces or not, there are capable Nigerians who can play all those roles. Brilliance, competence, capacity is not limited to any part of Nigeria.
Right.
That is a fact. So you can get people who can get the job done for you in a multilingual, multi-ethnic society like ours by simply taking your time and headhunting the right people, not thinking about who has, what I wanted to say,
okay,
who gave me the
sentiments,
the most votes. And you won't say, oh, because in the Southeast you barely got a head start, that they should not be represented. No. It is the same country that we are talking about. You are not going to think about how they voted for you. As the president, you become everybody's father. And no good father makes it clear to his children that this is the preferred person. You understand? You hide it. You are a mother, you must hide it. The moment you show it, so much that you won't be able to handle.
Yes, exactly.
Sibling rivalry, that's where it begins.
True.
No sibling rivalry that is bloody, it is actually parents who cause it. So you have to be equitable. That's what the old man is saying. The old man has so much wisdom. He knows that right now we are extremely divided. We are a fractured nation. As if we are fooling ourselves. And some of these complaints are very legit. They are legit. They have to be addressed. That way, Nigerians will see themselves as one people, one united people. You know? There's nothing wrong. He also suggests that we should start the development, go back to the development plans. I'm sure the president-elect has his own plans. But in my view, we can even do what the Americans do. The Americans, if Kunleshi is of the Republican Party, and I am Democrat, I've never been Democrat all my life, and I am Democrat. I'm the president. I'm the president. So, you know, I'm referring to the Americans now. You know, you are proudly Republican, just like me. You know, now I won't say because I'm a Republican, I'm a Democratic president,
Right.
and I see this person is of the Democratic Party, but he's one of the most brilliant economists in our country. I will headhunt him. They do that a lot.
They does that.
They do that a lot. It is their country. They want the best for their country. It's not in all cases that you start looking at, political party. There's no, religion. No. Get the best. The Nigeria needs to be fixed. Wherever you can find the best people to fix our country, go get them. And it must not, we have federal character principle. We must not do anything that suggests that the federal character principle exists only on paper.
Right.
You understand? If people can see those signs from the beginning, especially when it comes to the people leading our security apparatchik as a country, you see that the attitude, even towards the president, will kind of change because they will see that, this person is trying to carry everybody along.
All right, let's take this call from Zamfara State. I understand we have Ibrahim online. Ibrahim, if you're on, quickly go ahead with your contribution.
It's Habib online, not Ibrahim.
Yes, good evening.
Habib,
we can hear you. Okay, Habib, apologies. Please go ahead with your contribution.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Babajide, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I always enjoy listening to you, listening to all your analysis every day. I'm one of your fans. Thank you so much for every analysis.
Thanks.
And again, the contribution I want to make is on the issue of this IRF and the drama that Tilo Malaye put through in the Collation Center, National Collation Center. What really amused me is on this issue is, since the inception of these beavers in Anambra, Ekiti, and Osun, there is no party that calls for this IRF to be displayed before the election, or the returning officer denounced the governor-elect in those states. What is the difference in the national body? Tinubu won 12 states. Atiku won 12 states. Obi won 11 states plus FCT, making 12 also. All Tinubu did was he is second to all of them. Are you telling us that, okay, everywhere PDP won is rigged, everywhere Obi won is rigged, and also everywhere Tinubu won is rigged? Because I don't really understand this situation at all. What are you fighting for? Is the IRF is already there, but even though I can notice, because at my own polling unit in Kaduna, instead of my polling unit result, it was a polling unit from Kano, which I noticed. That's the mistake that maybe the IRF is giving and stuff like that.
Okay.
But apart from this election is one of the best elections I've ever seen.
All right, thank you so much, Habib. Apologies, we can't continue further, but I appreciate your contributions on the show. So, Adekunle, let me get your thoughts on the same issue. You know, BKO rightly said that, you know, an inclusive government is important for a country like Nigeria, knowing the diversity of our nation. But how can we balance, or balance the need of merit-based appointments? Now, looking at this inclusive government, how can we balance it too? Merit-based as against representation in government, knowing our diversity. How can we ensure that there's a balance between these two?
Well, Asiwaju as an antecedent, and that is not hidden from the public. So people know what he can do. They know he's a man that goes for merit. But the truth is, merit does not reside in only one section of the country.
Right.
Merit does not reside in only one tribe. Merit does not reside in only one religion. Your job is to find them wherever they are. And I believe he can do that. He said it. This is his lifelong ambition. Do you know the meaning of that statement? He must have been preparing many years for this day. And the time has come. So, Jide mentioned certain things about the first appointment. When Buhari came at that time, you know what happened. Right from his first appointments, he was losing his hard the core loyalists, core fans,
Yes.
right from his first few appointments. And when you see, even when we raised
And then
questions,
he referred to percentage.
when we raised questions, they were abusing us that yes, those is comfortable working. That's not what the Constitution says. Those are the ones he knows, and those are the ones he's comfortable. At the end of the day, what happened? You came, you met the problems on the ground, and you came and worsened the problems. When all the service chiefs coming from social side and all that, were they able to secure the country? They made a mess of the insecurity problems they met on the ground. So that is it. Then the president himself will say, yes, somebody who gave me less than 5% cannot be compared with somebody who gave me
95%.
95%. Those are not presidential statements.
All right.
Everybody. Asiwaju is no longer the president of APC. He's no longer he still retains his membership of APC. He's the president of PDP. He's the president of Labour Party.
He's national leader of APC. He's now national leader of Nigeria.
So it's everybody, including those who don't like politics.
Who didn't vote for him.
President. It's those who voted for him, those who like him, those who dislike him. And the
Including
truth is that
mocking him.
I've seen some things, except a few guys there who love to gloat about this victory. No, you don't. The work at hand is enormous. You get my point?
Right.
All the problems, created for Nigeria during long years of military rule, all the problems the PDP years, created, and all the problems worsened totally by 8 years of Buhari. All will be on his head, and that's enormous. Nigerians need a leader that can govern not like the ones they know, that can show that governance in Nigeria can really serve the end. What the people want.
Right.
That can solve problems, not propaganda, lying, not somebody who is aloof from the pains of the masses, somebody who doesn't know that Nigerians are suffering, and all those things. The problems now, problems of hunger, problems of, unemployment, poverty, all those ones are there. But the systemic problems, and we must not, deceive ourselves. There is no one man that can solve all the problems.
Overnight.
But the major ones that can ease the tension, that can ease the pain, that can bring back prosperity, that can make life more abundant for the Nigerians.
All right.
Those are the things Asiwaju will do.